Forward Ever, Why Selling Your Home is Part of the Jamaican Dream, by Jamaica Homes, published on June 18, 2025. For centuries, Jamaicans have been moving, not just physically, but socially, emotionally, and spiritually. From the sugar estates of slavery to the free villages of the post-emancipation era, from the colonial stone houses to independence-era schemes in Portmore and Dehaney Park, we have always known that place matters, and that sometimes you must move to truly live. Today, that spirit continues. But now, the shackle isn't always chains. Sometimes, it's a mortgage you feel trapped by. Sometimes, it's a home that once served you well, but no longer fits the life you're trying to live. And here's the truth. Selling your home in 2025 isn't just a financial decision. For many Jamaicans, it's a continuation of our greatest tradition, moving forward. Jamaicans have never been still people. We moved from bondage to freedom, from survival to independence. Today, we move again, from stuckness to possibility. Dean Jones, A Culture of Movement, From Emancipation to Now. After slavery was abolished in 1834, thousands of formerly enslaved Jamaicans left the plantations and settled free villages across the island. Sligaville, Kitson Town, Buxton. Movement was an act of liberation. Owning land was the new inheritance. In the decades after, Jamaicans continued to move from country to town, seeking jobs and education, from yards to schemes, seeking privacy and dignity, from poverty to prosperity, one step, one room, one house at a time. By the time independence came in 1962, real estate wasn't just about shelter. It was a symbol of progress. A house was a badge of honor, a sign you made it. And for many families, it still is. But today, progress doesn't always mean holding on. It might mean letting go. The house that raised you is not always the house that will carry you. Progress sometimes means passing the keys. Dean Jones. Today's market, rates, reality, and readiness. We get it. Mortgage rates aren't what they were in 2020. A lot of people locked in great rates, 3%, 4%. So now, even when the house no longer fits, financially, emotionally, physically, they stay, hoping for another miracle rate. But here's the reality. Waiting for a 3 or 5% rate is like waiting for a train that already passed halfway tree. It's not coming back soon. Meanwhile, you might be in a 2-story house when your knees need a bungalow, living far from your children or elderly parents, paying to cool and clean rooms you haven't used in years. So what are you really holding on to? Find free tools to calculate your move, equity potential, and costs in our knowledge base. Why Jamaicans are moving in 2025. A new kind of seller is emerging, and they're not driven by fear. They're moved by freedom. Recent market insights suggest that the majority of home sellers today are moving not for financial gain, but out of necessity. In Jamaica, those reasons often feel even more personal and deeply rooted in lifestyle changes. Health. Elderly homeowners in Mona and St. Pines, Anns Bay are downsizing for accessibility. Family. Parents in Negril are selling to be closer to their kids in Spanish Town. Work. Professionals from St. Thomas are relocating to be near tech hubs in Kingston. Divorce and new relationships. Life changes, and the home must too. Whether you're moving closer to help care for a sick parent or selling a childhood home after all the kids gone foreign, one truth remains. The reason to move is about your life, not just your mortgage. Your home must match your rhythm. When your rhythm changes, your residence should too. Dean Jones. The Jamaican Dream, Reimagined. The dream used to be simple. Own a home, keep it, pass it down. But today, the dream has evolved. Now it's about living where you feel peace, not pressure. Having a home that serves your lifestyle, not your ego. Using your equity to create new opportunities, not cling to old ones. In other words, the Jamaican Dream isn't just about ownership, it's about alignment. The truth is, your house may still be beautiful, but if your life has changed, you might need to change with it. Real talk, a little witty wisdom. Let's keep it 100. Some of us are in houses like we're in relationships. We outgrew them years ago, but we're still there because me no want start over. But here's the thing. If your house is too big, too small, too far, too hard to maintain, or too full of old memories, it might be time to break up. And guess what? Selling doesn't mean failure. It means courage. It means readiness. See real stories of bold moves on our culture blog, NYAM Legacy Not Loss. Many Jamaicans struggle with guilt when selling. Me mada build this house. Me raise all me pickney here. Me no wa sell granny house. But what if selling is actually honoring that legacy? The land your family bought in 1970? It appreciated. It served its time. You took care of it. And now, by selling or repurposing it, you're turning that legacy into something active. Maybe you use the proceeds to help a child buy their first home, fund your retirement with comfort and grace, invest in a smaller, better-suited home, pay off other debt and regain peace of mind. Just like the freed people of 1838 built new homes and new futures, you too can build again, on your own terms. Start the conversation early. Don't wait until you're forced. Talk to someone who knows the process and the culture. A licensed realtor like Dean Jones, founder of Jamaica Homes and a realtor associate at Coldwell Banker Jamaica Realty, brings not just market expertise, but deep understanding of the why behind people's decisions. He can help you. Evaluate if now is the right time. Understand what your home is worth. Plan your next move with confidence and dignity. Looking ahead, we move again. From emancipation to independence, every milestone in Jamaican history has required us to release something old and embrace something new. So why should today be any different? Maybe you've been thinking about selling for months, maybe for years. Maybe you're reading this because you've been feeling uneasy in your current space. Let this be the moment you consider that your next best life might just be after this house, not inside it. Moving house isn't just about change, it's about choosing freedom, just like our ancestors did. And we owe it to them to keep moving forward. Dean Jones. Useful links before you go. Browse how-to guides, market info, and FAQs. JamaicaHomes.com/knowledgebase.